So I've got this collector booster box of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms today. Outside of Kamigawa, this will be the only set for which I've opened a collector booster box. But, these are a pretty reasonable price right now, and like I was saying in my other videos, this set has kind of grown on me, so I feel like it should be fun to open this one up. And just a reminder, if you'd like to buy any Magic cards, you can go to 401games.ca, and if you use my promo code 8thPlaceDave, you can save 10% on any Magic the Gathering singles. Let's open this one up now, though. So, as I was saying in my video where I opened the set booster box, or was it draft? No, it was a set booster box. The reason I like this set now, kind of, is I like how there's a lot of good commons and uncommons. That's something that can really attract me to a set is when the value isn't really centered in some really hard to find cards like mythics, or maybe there's a couple chase rares, but I always like it more when the value is spread out in more easier to find cards. That looks pretty cool, nice and shiny. So these should be easier to open than the Kamigawa packs, I imagine, right? Are they ever? Let's see here. Spoils the hunt, sure. So how many commons do we have in these ones? And there's one quite good common. Hopefully we'll get at least one of it. Forget what it's called, but I'll point it out if we get it. It's the black one that makes treasures. With the party, planes, adult gold dragon, Karazakar, Eye Tyrant. I think that's actually a pretty good card from the commander decks. I like beholders. It's a funny design. Just the big eye mouth thing. I'm a fan. So there's a mythic. Orb of Dragonkind. Make a pile for the extended ones, I guess. Don't think I'm gonna make a separate pile for these showcase ones. Here's a extended art Mordenkainen. It's cool. Blink Dog. Skeletal Swarming. So double mythic pack there, that's pretty cool. I like the skeleton token. Just like the art on that. So that set booster box that I opened was pretty crazy. Like it felt like I got literally everything that you could hope for from this set outside of like, I don't know, foil extended art old Gnawbone, but still got a regular old Gnawbone. So hopefully this box can be, comparable in terms of how good it is to that one. Trellisara, alright. Red Dragon. Mountain. Delina. Interesting. Let's see. Common, what is this? That makes more sense. Hurl Through Hell. There's a card name for you. True Polymorph. Pixie Guide. These are pretty cool too. I like this, the alternate art on these dragons here. It's just an uncommon though. The rare Knoll Hunter. And Triumphant Adventurer. See, some people like to spec into this card. I just don't really see it. Like, it's great in limited, but it would really surprise me to see this thing do anything outside of limited or maybe standard. It's not to say it's a bad card, I just don't think it's really good enough for, Commander or Pioneer or Modern. Any non-rotating format. Cave of the Frost Dragon. It's a pretty good land there. Should I make a cool stuff pile? No, I'll deal with that all after. Lorcan Warlock Collector. Alright, we got an Orcus here. Mimic. Here's Drizzt. foil white dragon. That's pretty cool. And foil just okay. Yeah, I'll go with the uncommons. That's cool. Archlich, or Archlich, I don't know how you pronounce it. Got this mythic though. That one over here. Robe of Stars. Vorpal Sword is a pretty good card. And Beholder there. Dungeon Descent? What does that do? I didn't know this card existed. Tap a legendary creature, venture into the dungeon. Interesting. Cool. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. It's a pretty good land too. I really like the art on that one also. I think it's pretty funny. Prosperous Innkeeper, that's one of the good uncommons. Take that out. It's pretty good rare for standard. This is another one where, like, it's good in standard, but I don't really see it doing anything outside of that. But currently it's a hit anyway. Grezalax is a pretty good card. Westgate Regent. Oh, holy crap. There's a hit for you. Foil, extended, alternate, old Gnawbone. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one, because I do have a couple of decks that run old Gnawbone. At least one anyway. I have the non-foil one of this, but, you know, I'm a pretty big sucker for foils, so I don't know if I should keep this and put it in that deck, or trade it in for store credit or something, but yeah, it's a good hit. Also a very good card, especially with you know, everything seemingly in the upcoming sets doing things with treasure tokens and making treasure tokens. Sorcerer class. I'm not sure if that's one of the good classes, but in general the classes are all pretty good. Froghemoth is a fun card. Zolto? Didn't know that card existed either. There's a box topper style Orcus. Nadar. What I think is cool about this card is that it's a 3-mana dragon. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty rare to see dragons that cost less than 4 mana. Trying not to spoil the cards as I go through here. Hobgoblin's a pretty good card. I run that in my Grenzo deck, the Goblin one. I believe I have this specific version of it too, the full or extended art foil. Well, definitely a good card for Goblins. I haven't found any of that good common yet. Tasha Thidius Laughter is a pretty good rare. Extract Brain. Wump. That's a cool looking one, the Adult Gold Dragon. I like that art. A Circle of Dreams Druid in the extended. It's a good one too. Pretty nice hit there. 4 mythics. It's a little bit low. I mean, we've got 4 packs left. Only 4 mythics. I feel like there should be at least a couple more in here. There it is, Deadly Dispute. That's the good common. Put that here. Alright, nice. Second old Gnawbone in foil. Yeah, if I'm gonna get a multiple of a mythic, that's the one I would like it to be. Wand of Orcus. I think that might be a pretty decent card from the commander deck. Meteor Swarm. Mind Flayer. Yeah, Green Dragon there. And an Inferno of the Star Mounts. Foil. Alternate art. That's awesome. I think this card is actually quite good. And as far as value goes, it's pretty decent for a mythic. So that was a good pack. Third Triumph Adventurer, sure. The Deck of Many Things, another mythic there. Another Inferno, sure, I'll take it. A Mind Flayer. Alright, 2 packs left here. Could be cool to get a Lolth. I don't have any Lolths yet. Didn't get any in my other box. Cleric class and foil is pretty good. Put that over here. Got a couple of the module cards. You can see them peeking out there. I'm not sure which ones they are though. It looks like one of them might be Den of the Bugbear, which is awesome. So it's the most valuable rare in their set. Well, there's a regular Den. That's cool. It's another thing with a Beholder on it. So I like it. Eye of Vecna there. Good old Evolving Wilds. Oh, it's the Cave of the Frost Dragon. It's a little bit of a tease there, but still, it's cool. 1 pack left. So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mythics. That's, that's pretty good. Treasure chest. Would prefer if it was a treasure vault, but sure. There's a Den of the Bugbear, that's awesome. And this thing. And a spider token. No Lolth, that's okay though. I feel like this was a pretty good box. Like 8 mythics here. Double old Gnawbone is awesome. And Inferno of the Star Mounts is pretty good too. So just like usual, I'm going to lay out this stuff and do a little recap for you. Just a second. Alright, so here's the cool stuff. And yeah, just like the set box that I opened, this one was also really good. So we got 8 mythics here. 2 old Gnawbones, both of them are foil. One is the full art foil one. 2 Inferno of the Star Mounts, both of them are full art. One is foil. It's a pretty good mythic here. There's a good mythic from the commander deck there. A couple of, not huge mythics, but still they're mythics. That's cool. A couple of good cards from the commander decks here. The Wand of Orcus and Robo Stars. A few other good rares. The box topper style Circle of Dreams Druid is pretty cool. And 6 of the lands here? Well, I guess this isn't really from that cycle of the colored lands, but still it's one of the modular ones. Cool that 2 of them are Den of the Bugbear, the most valuable rare in the set at the moment. Even got a few of the good commons and uncommons here, so yeah, quite happy with this box. So as I'm filming this, we've got Streets of New Capenna coming up soon, so planning to open some of that product anyway. I'm not sure how much, but definitely I'll do some, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Definitely encourage you to come join the 8th Place Dave Discord server. There's a link to that in the video description below. And I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the patrons who support me on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in, you can find a link to that in the video description as well. But otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. This video is brought to you by 401 Games. Visit 401games.ca and use code 8thPlaceDave at the checkout to receive a 10% discount on your purchase of any TCG singles.